To set up a client or service user on iStaffRota, there are about 4 steps to follow for the minimum setup requirements, as listed on this page. Although not mandatory, it is always a good idea to set up rate groups to contain rates applicable to each shift by role. Do this by selecting Resources, then Rate Groups, enter the PAYE rate, then the client charge rate, and save. Rate groups make it easier to maintain future rate changes. The next step is to select the client shortcut menu, then click on Create to add a new client, to start adding the details of the client in the Client Info section. First, complete mandatory fields, marked with a red asterisk. On the address field, start typing the address, then select the correct address from the Google suggestion. Select the branch, then save. Clients can only belong to a single branch. Select shift type on the left to create shift types for the new client, setting the call times. To complete the shift type name, it is advisable to use first name or part of the first name, plus initial of the surname, with the time frame for the shift. You may repeat the same name for the description field. Then complete the remaining fields as shown on the video. The time frame needs to reflect the shift. This will determine what routine tasks and medication show for this shift. Leave the overlap switch as defaulted to avoid shift overlap. At the end, select the rate group this shift is part of, then save. Repeat the same for other shift type and time frames. Following the vertical menu again on the left, select Rates to add rates to the shift type. Click on Import Rates and select the rates that was added to the shift types. Rates are used to compute staff gross pay and client invoices. That's the end of the client setup. You can now create shifts for this client.